What's up? Kumusta mga kababayan? Pag-uusapan natin ngayon mga kababayan ang haka-haka ng mga netizen na si Leila De Lima di umano ay mayroong maitim na balak ngayong 2020. Dahil sa kanyang statement na tila sure na mga kababayan na ito ay makakalaya ngayong 2020 mga kababayan. So, may sabuatan nga ba sila sa US? Ito ang alamin natin mga kababayan. Panoorin natin.
I read a statement of the detained senator. May tanong kayo doon? May nabasa ko. Ano sabi niya?
Sabi niya, she hopes this will be the last time she will spend Christmas in jail. Yun yung sinasabi niya.
That's for the court to decide, not for us. No, I was referring to the reaction of my statement. De Lima said, presidential spokesperson so-and-so failed to understand the significance of a rider in the U.S. spending law that would deny entry. Panelo, according to her, was sorely mistaken to believe that Philippine officials could seek reconsideration on the travel ban. In the first place, we are not asking for a reconsideration. My statement is very clear. We cannot intrude into the process of a sovereign state in the same way that they cannot intrude into ours. What I was saying is that examining the provision of that law, it says that it's the U.S. State Secretary who will determine whether or not a particular official of this government has something to do with the wrongful detention of Ms. De Lima. And the basis should be credible information. Now, I happened to have a talk, not really a talk. We were seated with each other, with the ambassador of the U.S. And I don't know if I'm at liberty to tell what he made an off-remark statement. And he said, I read your statement. It's a very good statement. I agree with it. It's Congress that passed that law. So in other words, it's the executive department that will enforce that particular law. And that law precisely gives the discretion to the U.S. State Secretary. That is why I said in my statement that we hope that the Secretary of U.S. State Secretary would give an informed and educated judgment on particular banning of certain people. Because, as we have already explained, it's not a wrongful detention. Like me, for instance, what in heaven's name can I be part of the detention of this woman? I am not even part of the prosecution. Oh, well, to advise. To advise what? That's for the Secretary of Justice, not from this office.
Joseph.
So sabi ni Senator De Lima, both the U.S. Congress and the U.S. President have already determined the fact of my persecution and that this determination is already part of the federal law of the U.S.
Correct.
As such, can she use this?
Correct, but as I said, there is a kulatilla in that law. You have to follow the process. There is a process where before a U.S. State Secretary can ban any person, which of course is a right on the part of the sovereign state, it has to determine whether the information relative to a person being banned is credible or not. So may discretion given to the authority that will decide whether or not you'll be banned or in there.
Regardless, sir, can she use this document in any court proceedings in Manila to prove that she is being publicly persecuted by this administration?
Well, she can always use anything she wants. It's for the court to decide whether that's relevant or acceptable as evidence.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. MPC?
But you must remember that it's always the court that will determine whether or not a person can be released whether on bail or whether one can be released because he or she has been acquitted. It's all in the court.
Sir, naisip ko lang, if so, if ever lang Senator De Lima was released by through bail or by the court and she goes to the US, can she use this particular document for applying for political asylum?
Applying for a political asylum would depend on the country being applied to. Sila mag-determine whether pwede o hindi.
Did the ambassador tell you not to worry about it?
He didn't say not to worry about it. He said he agrees with my statement, and he said that's Congress.
Can you still go to the US, he said?
If I want to go, if there's any event that I need to go, let us see.
Pero no
But I'm
assurance.
not worried about that.
So meaning, sir, if it is the executive department's prerogative, may chance na hindi siya implement.
May kulatilya nga dun eh. Kailangan based on credible information.
Julie,
Sir, follow up. This budget law by the US was passed, pero may standing invitation pa rin si US President Donald Trump for
Exactly.
President Duterte to visit the US. So what will happen?
That is a contradiction. There is a standing invitation. Kung totoo yun, di sana hindi na.
What do you think will happen, sir?
What do you, the standing invitation stands.
So is si President Duterte, kung sakaling
Ay,
accept
laki
man
presidente,
yung...
pero di ba, sabi ni presidente, ayoko naman talaga pumunta na the first place.
He's not worried about it.
Ay, kung ayaw na nga pumunta, how can he be worried?
thank you, Julie. MPC. Follow up, Tina.
Sir, pa-clarify. Ay, sir, hindi kasi ako lawyer.
So yun lang pong in-approve ni Presidente na i-extend yung validity nung 2019 budget. Why did the President decide and approve that?
I do not know that. He hasn't told me anything about it. I will ask him. when
Yeah,
we talk.
okay. Just for probably context. Kasi sir, di ba parang na-delay yung budget natin last year and then some projects were affected. Now, we have a cash-based system, meaning if you're not able to spend the money for 2019, it goes back to the National Treasury. That has effect on the capital outlays of some of the key projects of the administration. Again, the question, why?
I will ask him so that we will know the specific answer to that.
Do you think
I'll be
that,
talking to him naman after this. So,
do you think that will be beneficial for the economy, the extension? Because we will have the projects.
well, if he has
Being-
extended it already, so the obvious is obvious.
What is the obvious?
O, the beneficial, in-extend niya eh.
How is it beneficial?
And
I need a
well,
soundbite for this story.
we will make a statement that kasi we'll be talking after this.
Sige na nga.
Okay. Same topic. Ano muna, Rose? Si Alexis muna pagkatapos sa'yo. Mike ulit. Sige na.
Related to the budget, Sec, when will the President sign the 2020?
Sabi niya January, first week.
So, hindi na within the year. Kung hindi na within the year, magre-reenact yun automatically.
Parang yun
First
ang-
month.
Unless na I misheard him when we were talking on the phone. Yun ang kasi tinanong ko siya eh. Kailan nyo ano yung budget?
Okay, sinabi niya January,
Parang
Sec.
sinabi niya January. Parang first week.
First week of January.
Parang yun ang
Will there be a ceremony?
hindi
O
ko alam.
ano na lang, yung parang last time na na tahimik.
Tanong ko siya mamaya. Mag-uusap kami eh.
January.
Yan ang intindi ko. Pero yung suppose January nun, wala na naman pasok eh. 28, 29, Sabado, Linggo.
Okay. So, nakita niya na yung mga yung draft, yung spending bill set.
Baka pinag-aaralan niya pa yun.
Nakita na niya na ba yung mga supposed insertions na sinasabi ni na Senator Lacson?
He will go through that. Di ba? Ganun si Presidente. Mabusisi bago pumirma.
Kasi strongly worded yung veto message niya last time. Do we expect him to issue a similar
Sige
statement.
natin. Let's wait. Basta pag unconstitutional, he will veto. Pag hindi,
Tuloy.
tuloy.
Suffice to say, hindi niya i-allow yung anything, yung parang last time na vinito niya.
Kasi ganito yan. When somebody says it's unconstitutional, it doesn't mean it's unconstitutional. This president is a lawyer. He knows what is unconstitutional or not. So he decides for himself kung tama ba yung sinasabi nitong isang tao o hindi.
Anong masasabi mo sa issue na ito, kabayan? I-share ang inyong opinion sa comment section below at huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at pindutin ang bell button para updated ka sa ating mga uploads.